This one goes out to the Applebee's. This one goes out to the greatest bar and grill. The cool decor to look at while you wait. This one goes out to the Applebee's. Budweiser. This one goes out to the Applebee's. This one goes out to my favorite bar and grill. The friendly vibe will make you feel at home. This one goes out to the Applebee's. Pub pretzels. Pub pretzels. This one goes out to the Applebee's. This one goes out to the greatest bar and grill. The helpful waiters should be tipped very well. This one goes out
to the Applebee's. This is my favorite part. Chicken
tenders.
Sing it, bad. Sing it, baby.
French fries. Honey mustard. Coleslaw.
Greetings, dabblers, and welcome to some late night BeDabbling. Hey, Lorenzo, get out of here. Oops. Hello, Cardiff. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. How'd you enjoy your time on WATP today?
Looks like
Hold on, I gotta get rid
there
of
was another spot.
Lorenzo. Oh, no, it was great. It was fantastic. Did you see me on there, Cardiff?
Oh, yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You seem bothered.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Do whatever you want. Don't even need to thank me for all I've done for you on WATP. That's fine.
Oh, well, I mean, he didn't really.
No, whatever.
I mean, it wasn't. Yep. I mean, it wasn't really a thank you portion to anything. I mean, and I was pretty nervous. I mean, it was my first time on the big game. I got the call up, and
I hope you enjoyed my spot. I guess I'm yesterday's potatoes.
Well, no, come on, Cardiff. I'm sure, Carl,
Oh, BeDabbler, you did such a great job at DabbleCon. Oh, BeDabbler, oh, BeDabbler, the way you sucked my dick at DabbleCon was so great, said Carl and Vinny and everyone else.
Well, thank you.
But no one says, what about Cardiff?
Well, you know what, Cardiff? I think you get a lot of praise from me.
Okay. Well, I guess that's fine then. Yeah, again, yesterday's potatoes.
I'm just saying, maybe sometimes, you just have to kind of share the spotlight a little bit. There's room for all of us in the Dabbleverse.
And sometimes you should go fuck your hat.
Oh, you mean my new cow hat that I obtained this past weekend? This is my own little trophy shelf now.
So I did so great at DabbleCon.
My little Cardiff.
Red carpet reporter.
Look
Where'd
at
you
my
get
little
that piece
Cardiff.
of shit? That's a knockoff. That's not authentic merchandise.
It is true. This Cardiff does have eyebrows, which some people have had an issue with.
Well, smart people
perhaps don't want to play with anymore. But it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Hey, also with us is that voice in my head, OJ Sampson. OJ, how are you?
Good. How's everybody doing? I was going to ask how Cardiff is doing, but he doesn't sound like he's having a good night.
No, you're the best, OJ. I love you.
Oh.
You didn't go on WATP and stab me in the back, so you're cool.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cardiff, is this because you got stood up again by a special guest? What happened?
I'm sure you had nothing to do with that either.
Absolutely not. Don't you dare.
Well, this is the second time I've had a Stuttering John moderator cancel on me last minute.
Benny Loco, you just don't know what's good for you, do you, baby?
No, it wasn't Benny Loco.
Andrea Brower, you just... What?
Nope, that was last time.
Oh, interesting.
Hockey puck.
Whoa!
Yes.
So he bailed again, huh?
He claimed that he got some information from one of the dabblers, who will remain nameless because, quite honestly, I'm not sure if he is maybe trying to start a rift in the Dabbleverse.
He did name someone, though?
He did name someone, yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, but I don't believe him. I think he's trying to turn me against that dabbler. He wants to harness the power of Cardiff, but I will not be anyone's puppet. That's the SJ Puppet's job.
Absolutely. Well,
but you're still a piece of shit.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just want you to like me so bad. I didn't want to do anything.
Well, it didn't seem that way this afternoon.
I was just so excited because, Carl called me and he's like, "Hey, man, I want you to talk about DabbleCon." I didn't even know what we were going to talk about.
Carl called you?
Oh, well, he didn't call me. No, he messaged me. We don't actually have each other's numbers yet. Not yet. So anyway.
Hope you have fun on subreddit surfing on Monday. I'm sure you're taking that over too.
Do you want to do that together? No, I'm kidding. You guys are great. You and Vinny do a fantastic show. Subreddit surfing, 8 o'clock Eastern, Monday nights. Go to the subreddit surfing channel. Someone put that in the chat so people know where to go. But let's all be honest. If you're here, you already know who Cardiff Electric is. So I'm sure you're already on there.
Unfortunately, you seem to have forgotten who I am.
No, I will never forget who you are, my friend. Trust me. It's all right. Come on, Cardiff. Whatever happened to all the dabblers must get together, and if we are fighting, then John wins.
Yeah. Yes, when I'm on top. But when somebody takes some attention away from me, gloves are off, bitch.
I understand, Cardiff. OJ, is there anything that you want to talk about or address that has happened since the last time we talked?
Yes, OJ, please tell us all the things that BeDabbler has done to fuck you over.
Well, let's not do that. I'd like to talk about Bad with 2D's song that opened the show. I thought that was, I've had the pleasure of working with some really talented artists in the music business, and wow, that was amazing. I'm just wondering where the inspiration came from that song. I was wondering if maybe he wrote it in an Applebee's or just thinking about how great Applebee's is.
Well, yes, as Kinky Loco said in the chat earlier, Bad with 2Ds, who created that song parody about Applebee's, does have the voice of an angel. And he does look like a guy who would be inspired by Applebee's. I have never been in an Applebee's and been so inspired to write a song about how much I love an Applebee's, because most Applebee's I've been to are toilets. But Bad with 2Ds has taken a different approach, and I loved it. I think it's hilarious.
So that's something I could mention really quick is when I got into Rochester and was waiting for someone, I found myself at an Applebee's having some beer, and I was having a good time until I noticed some of the the bugs that were flying around near my glass. I kind of decided to leave that Applebee's and just go back out to my car.
And that's the only time you've ever been to an Applebee's?
That I could remember. And I think maybe when Applebee's first came around town, I may have went and just personally just wasn't my thing. Sure. Nothing against Applebee's. You know, obviously Bad with 2Ds loves it. But, yeah, I haven't been there in forever.
You know what I really like about Applebee's?
What's that?
Every time you go and eat at Applebee's, they never stab you in the back and go on WATP.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Croge has gone to Applebee's before, and even Carl has probably gone to an Applebee's before.
It's his show.
Oh, yeah. I don't really have a defense other than, you know, I guess I got really excited, and I didn't think about the little people. Not that you're one of the little people, Carter. Please. I just, you know, I was just so wrapped up in my head. And it was like, wait, do I talk here? Wait, do I talk here? Oh, God. And then it was a couple of times where it was like, no, why did I try there? And it was like, thanking people was the last on my mind. And why are you always forcing me to thank you for things and making me feel bad? I feel like I thank you a lot.
Let's remember, who got you to DabbleCon?
The Dabblers. They help support.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, including yourself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you have a song?
BeDabbler is a piece of shit. Piece of shit. BeDabbler is a piece of shit. He stabbed me in the back.
Nice.
Do you like my song, OJ?
Oh, it was well written.
Thank you. I've been working on it since about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow.
When my heart broke.
Well, I didn't mean to break your heart. And I feel like we kind of started off on the wrong foot. So let's start this all over. Greetings, Dabblers, for some late night BeDabbling with El Horrible, the only show in the Dabbleverse that won't piss on your shit. I'm your host, El Horrible. My guest tonight, Mr. Cardiff Electric, and the voice in my head, OJ Sampson.
BeDabbler said Carl called today. Come on, WATP.
He didn't call.
Even though it's Cardiff's spot, I'll do it anyway. I'm a piece of shit. I don't care about my friends. It's all about my career. And getting fucked in the rear end. That's all right.
I have a career.
That's
it's not
okay.
Really, it's not this. This is kind of more fun.
I'm singing a song.
Oh, sorry.
Just forget it. I'll save it for my channel.
It was beautiful.
Where people actually watch.
Hey, we have 48 beloved chatters right now, and that is pretty good for late night on a Saturday night, which reminds me, we better do the PFG bit of the day before it is a different day on the East Coast.
Can't wait to see this hacky shit.
What was that, Carter?
Nothing.
All right, Dabblers, it's that time for the color and the number of the day for February 11th, 2023. Oh, look at that. The color is a light goldenrod yellow. And my God, the number of the day again is number 1. What are the odds with all the numbers out there that's 2 shows in a row?
That's convenient.
Very
the number
convenient.
of the day is 1. That's the amount of times you'll ever appear on WATP.
I kind of feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I also find it ironic both times was yellow. Last time, I believe it was canary yellow.
Well, you are very observant, OJ. You are correct. It's crazy.
I am really going to flex my WATP muscle. I'm going to do everything I can to have you banished now. You've pushed me too far, BeDabbler. Too far!
Well, yes. I love when your eyes get all big. All right. So you guys want to watch some John clips from E since
I love when your head gets all big, you conceited cocksucker.
Or should we try and take calls right now? Because should I try my call system?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should at least give it a try, see if it's
What'd
working.
you call your boyfriend Carl?
Okay, I would. Do you have his number? Tell Carl to call.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Cool. Who is this?
This is Ian Hawk.
Oh, hi, Ian. How are you? A beloved chatter.
Oh, hello, Ian. How are you?
I can't hear Cardiff. if
Ooh.
he's there.
Can you ask Ian Hawk a
He can only
question
talk
for
to
me,
you.
since you can't run a show and make him hear me? Can you ask him if he thinks that you're a piece of shit for not thanking me on WATP today?
You can't hear Cardiff at all. You didn't hear any of that.
No, only going through you. I was just calling to help you test it out.
Okay, I appreciate that. Well, that's good to know. So then I'm not going to take any calls. Cardiff wants to know if you think
All
I'm a
right.
piece of shit as well.
Hey, go fuck yourself, you fucking WATP piece of shit.
Thank you.
All right, love you.
Love you. All
This
right.
guy gets it.
Okay, so we're not going to do calls. I got to figure out how to get the guests.
Maybe you should try and take one more.
No.
No, maybe you should.
Okay. Wait. But no, I just closed everything. It's a pain in the ass. You want to watch John?
Sure.
Let's watch John. Yeah, the call thing isn't going to work. I'm sorry. And if you had a joke, I'm sure it's really good, but I wasted enough time trying to do that.
Oh, breaking news.
Yes.
I haven't uploaded the video just yet, but very soon I will upload the video where Stuttering John was the punchline in King of Queens.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm,
Juicy.
Yes. I laughed my asses off.
Wow. That's a good drop. I'm assuming it would be a good drop as well.
Mm-hmm. Kevin James shitting on Stuttering John. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And that's going to be on your next stream?
Yes, I'm going to play that clip over and over again, even though it's only 4 seconds.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so tonight's clip is I forget what it was titled. I think this is the one that says it's from November 29th, 1994, and I believe it's titled Stuttering John Takes Prozac and Interviews Chevy Chase. Have you done this one, Cardiff?
I've done them all, but let's see what you do with it.
Oh, sure.
The questions are getting worse with me.
Yeah, well, it's like you just want me to get one off now, and then that's it.
No, it wasn't that. It was just that these were really good questions. You'll like it. You'll like it. Here we go.
Chevy, can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
What, any particular name? What?
Can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
I didn't understand a word.
What kind of accent is that, Cardiff?
Which Chevy Chase?
No, what John is doing. Welcome to XL. Can I ask you some questions for WXLK Radio?
I didn't even pick up he was trying to do an accent. He's that bad.
You said.
Can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
Oh, you're doing British accent?
Yeah.
Radio.
Hello.
Can
I ask you a question for WXOK Radio? Love?
Radio is the only thing that has an accent.
Yeah, right. Did you notice that? Is that you
It was very
disguising your voice?
It was very Davy Jones-esque.
Billy's jealous. You're such a good impression.
Can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, that ventriloquist-looking puppet of a man that we saw for a second there was the great Billy West, who has done many voices that you probably don't even realize he has done. He was the voice of first he was the voice of Stimpy, then he
became both.
Then he did both.
Both. Yeah, sorry.
And then he was the character of Doug on Nickelodeon's Doug.
Yeah.
He was the Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
Yes.
He was the red M&M.
No, not the red one.
Yes, he was. He was not the dummy yellow one. He was the red one that had like the, hey, what are you doing? Like that kind of, right?
I don't remember. I'm colorblind.
Do you have M&Ms in Minnesota?
I'm colorblind though. I don't see any.
Do they have M&Ms?
He was just the round one.
He was Bugs Bunny in Space Jam, and he's just done a shit ton. Futurama, all that.
Futurama, yes.
Yeah.
Good radio. Love?
Radio is the only thing that has an accent.
Yeah, right. Did you notice that? Is that you disguising your voice?
Yeah.
Billy's jealous. You're such a good impression.
Can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
Absolutely, yes.
He's very patient.
Who's saying you're very patient?
I think his wife.
Oh.
I think.
Is that what was his wife's name? Janie?
Yes.
Is that Janie?
I believe so, yeah.
Billy West.
Here it comes.
Billy West's probably best or most famous impression on the Howard Stern show was that of the Jackie puppet, which is sitting right there to your left, Billy's right, which is probably one of the greatest. Jackie puppet's been part of probably the greatest bits in Stern history.
And listening on the radio, you didn't know who it was because he sounded so much like Jackie. Like I thought it was Jackie most of the time. In fact, it was Billy just doing Jackie.
Well, I mean, it was a bit exaggerated, but yeah.
I'm just saying with the laugh.
Oh, the laughs and stuff were great. Yeah.
No, but I think a lot of the Jackie impersonations that came after that, like when Cumia went on and did his Jackie on Stern, he was doing the puppet.
Of course, yeah. I think everyone who does a Jackie impersonation, not that people are doing Jackie impersonations now.
Do you want a fun fact?
Ooh, I love fun facts.
Yeah. Now, this is some behind the scenes from DabbleCon, but I learned that when Dr. Steve does an impersonation of Dr. Steve, he's really doing Jim Norton doing Dr. Steve.
Ooh.
Flood.
Yeah. Dr. Steve and I have started a little email relationship. I don't understand.
Fuck you.
I was going to say, I don't know how Dr. Steve has the time because it's like detailed. Like he doesn't just send you like 1-2 line emails. He asks questions. Like,
do you want the keys to my house too?
Sure. Do you have a nice house in Minnesota?
Yeah, a mansion. You want how many of my Cadillacs would you like, BeDabbler? All of them?
Listen,
you want my Lamborghini too?
All these people are friendly to me because you have accepted me in this freak show that we call the Dabbleverse. So there's no denying that.
Well,
let's continue.
Or you could just, never mind.
What?
No, it's fine.
What is the matter?
It's fine. You're only 6. So well. You're only 16. You obviously have no etiquette.
I don't have any life experience. You're right. We had so much fun in Rochester. Don't ruin this.
Were you high when you said you beat David Letterman?
Was I what?
High when you said you beat David Letterman.
What do you mean high?
No, stoned.
What do you mean stoned?
Wasted.
What do you mean wasted?
Do you think you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening than you?
Oh, you want me to do this?
Was Garrett Morris the black guy from Saturday Night Live?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look that one up.
That's who immediately came to my head, but I don't really know who Garrett Morris is. But I always hated Chevy Chase, and it's probably because I was a Howard Stern fan, so I had a bias. There were two people I always hated, and I believe it was just solely because of Howard Stern. Chevy Chase and Billy Crystal.
Yes, Garrett Morris he was on Saturday Night Live. He's most recently, I think he was on that Two Broke Girls show.
Okay.
The old black dude.
Yeah, I know exactly who he is. Okay.
Yeah, can you send an autograph for us?
Sure.
Yeah,
Chevy?
I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, so now he's ignoring you.
Yeah, there's a lot of autograph seekers.
All right, we got some more questions coming up.
Chevy, do you think that you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening than you?
Hi, how are you? What?
Do you think that you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening?
You have parents?
Yes, I do.
Did they bring you up right?
Yes, they did.
Did they bring you up to do these? Did they bring you up to do what you're doing? Did they?
Yeah.
He gets so angry.
You could see his face shaking, like just the skin from his nerves, and he is pissed.
Well, the funny thing is, if you caught John in public now and started asking questions, this is probably the way he would handle you. Like if you started asking him dopey questions with like the same aggravation.
Would they be proud of you?
Yes, they would, Chevy.
Really?
Yes, they would.
I'd like to meet them.
Do you tell your
Have them write me.
Do you tell your children that you're an accountant, or you tell them or you tell them the ugly truth?
About what?
About your career.
About my career?
Yeah.
I tell them the ugly truth.
Does it bother you?
How's your career going?
It's going good.
Why two mics?
Hold on.
Well, because
you just can't get a job with one person.
Yep.
You said this was 96?
94.
So was this like just after the Chevy Chase show?
I have
went
to
nowhere?
assume so, and I think it's after the phone call Howard made to Chevy's housekeeper. I feel like this is all after that. I would have to like actually look it up though. I'm sure they'll talk about it.
So yeah, the Chevy Chase show was 93. It was only one season.
I think it was like only 1 week. Or was that the Magic Hour?
That was Magic, yes. But yeah, his show did not last very long.
No.
Oh, come on, Chevy. Hey, Chevy, Howard Stern. Anything to say about Howard Stern?
I love Howard.
How come you guys aren't in a feud?
We're not. I never listen to him. I have no idea why he's in a feud with me.
British accent?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, there we are. That's pretty funny because that reminds me of someone who was currently saying that they don't listen to things that people are saying to him.
Oh, come on, Chevy. Hey, Chevy, Howard Stern. Anything to say about Howard Stern?
I love Howard.
How come you guys aren't in a feud?
We're not. I never listen to him. I have no idea why he's in a feud with me.
Are you Chevy's wife?
Oh, don't go away. Don't. Just leave her alone.
Oh, no, she said to me, Chevy.
Well, no.
Did you have parents? Yeah.
Did they bring you up to be like this?
Well,
Did they bring you up to be like this?
I'm a
Use that one
journalist.
already,
No, here, take it. You want it?
It's fake.
There you go.
There you are now.
Oh, now you ripped up your mustache?
Yeah.
And what happened? Janie started talking? He got upset?
Yeah. And that's when you heard that the different audios because she turned up the mic and the TV audio.
She actually came up and turned off your mic?
Yeah, she turned the tape recorder off.
Wow.
Are you Chevy's wife?
Oh, don't go away. Don't. Just leave her alone.
Oh, no, she said to me, Chevy.
What is she so protective of?
Janie's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Because she knows what an idiot he makes of himself in these interviews.
Are they still married? Janie and Chevy Chase. Can you look that up, OJ?
Yep.
I'm just curious.
Even she can tell.
Well, I thought he's handling it.
Yeah.
They're still married?
Yeah.
It's pretty damn impressive.
Since 1982.
Yeah. I was going to say, she's been around for a while, and he's gotten much fatter and much balder and much, much older.
Well, at this point, she's just waiting him out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well,
I mean, he's getting a little uptight, though. Why doesn't he mellow out?
He's so funny because he gets onto that one jag.
Yeah.
Did you have parents?
Christmas vacation money.
Yeah. Christmas vacation money. I still watch that stupid movie every year, even though I hate it. So I assume
Chevy Chase is great in that movie, though. That's a classic.
Again, I've never watched that movie as a kid. I only recently started just putting it on for Christmas. When kids aren't around, you don't care about Christmas. But then the second, my mom started having kids and stuff, then Christmas was like a thing, and we had to play that. But I'm telling you, I have a bias because of Howard Stern. If someone's sawing
real
wood,
uptight.
And he goes,
it's not going to work. It's not going to come up. I have to share the screen again. Let me see.
Maybe he's ordering a pizza.
Calling Carl.
Oh, cool. Tell him I said hi. Send him the link. Oh, damn it. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Are you done?
Yes.
right back to that.
Yeah, he gets like weird, right?
Yeah.
Does he get weird? Like your
Yeah.
dad or something?
It's like his thing. He almost like he would rather just kick.
What the hell is that noise? I know it's
hear
you,
it.
Cardiff.
It's definitely not me.
No, not me. Maybe it's
Oh,
the
me either.
haters and trolls.
My ass, but
He just wants to be that young, hip guy that he was, and it's just not happening
He's
for him.
almost like a gym teacher. You
Yeah.
see a whistle around his neck. Do you have parents?
You have parents?
He's a scary guy. He scares me.
Like a school principal.
Yeah.
What?
What? What'd you ask? My career? What? Yeah.
Did they raise you to do this?
How's your career? Miserable.
Hey, Cardiff, do you know why? Someone pointed this out. I forget who it was. I think it actually might have been Drunk Fuck. But why are all the microphones different?
Oh, I know Howard had his microphone. Howard
It's
was
just-
very partial to his microphone.
Okay, so that makes sense that he and maybe him and Robin have their own preferences for microphones.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was like literally, I don't know. I remember the clip we saw it on was when they were at the 57th Street studio. This is the first studio. that the E Show was in, and then they moved to the second studio.
And I believe he had something too with that micro because, and you see it in the shot here, his megaphone.
Yeah,
which he was also very partial to. That microphone that he has was something that picked that up very well, didn't get blown out. I remember him talking about it once, but he's very, very partial to his microphone.
Oh, sure. And obviously, like, there used to be people who would do two different Howard Stern impressions. There's Howard Stern on the radio, and then there's Howard Stern, like, on a TV show, because Howard always had a different voice when he did someone TV show, because you realize on the radio, his voice was so compressed.
Yes.
He doesn't actually have a deep voice.
No.
So when he goes on a TV appearance, that was when he was always exposed to that more like, Robin, I can't do Howard Stern.
Kind of like Cardiff.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, how the voices change depending on whose show I'm on.
There you go.
Yes. You're still a piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to offend you.
You did. Your intention isn't at play here. It's what you actually did. That's the problem. But please, continue.
Such a high. And you crushed everything. You ruined everything for me.
Enjoy the rest of your life in dabbler obscurity after I destroy you. But please, play the clip.
I've been jogging, maybe. I lost a little weight.
I swear you were on some kind of drugs.
I don't know why you think that. I swear to God.
You remind me of a guy.
Everybody
on Prozac.
watching this stream right now, you see that button that says subscribed? I want you to click that. I want you to see what happens right now. Go.
Don't do it. It'll make you unsubscribe. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't do it.
I think it'll show you boobs. Go. Click.
Oh, really?
Yes. Click for
I'm gonna
boobs.
click it. Let's see. Click it. Damn it.
You ever take Prozac?
No.
You've never taken it?
No.
It's the haircut.
Liar.
You don't take Prozac?
No, I took Valium.
His eyes look waxy. I would bet $1 million you're on Prozac.
How much want to bet?
I didn't say I'm going to bet you. You're the one. You know the answer.
No,
you big dope.
I promise.
You never took it?
No.
In your whole life, you never took Prozac?
No. I thought about it when they said I would do better at what I do.
Who told you you'd do better?
I read a magazine.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what would Prozac help you be better at?
John, take this pill and you'll answer the phone like you've never answered the phone before.
Actually, I think there's one pill that would make John better at what he does.
What would that be?
Cyanide.
Magazine when they said that I could be a better, they say people who golf better and people who...
On Prozac?
Yeah.
So you're going to be a better what?
Is that true? Golfers are all hopped up on Prozac?
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Every golfer I've seen has been hopped up on Budweiser.
Booze, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Someone get Tom Chiasano on the line.
Yeah, what are you good at? You're going to be a better parolee? I mean, what are you going to be better at?
I thought maybe I could just do better at whatever I do.
What do you do?
He hasn't figured out what he does. But
You
he's
never tried
better
it?
at
No.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. Say, I swear to God, I never did.
I swear to God, I never tried it. I never did Prozac.
And you don't have anything crossed over there?
No. Oh, yeah, my legs, but that was even beforehand.
He'd be a better
Fred
idiot.
just shove in his mouth.
His Sharpie.
You
don't know.
He always had a Sharpie.
He would shove a Sharpie in his mouth. Mostly he did it, I think, when he would do Baba Booey impersonations. I didn't think he did it when he did John.
It's funny. I'm watching this through the lens of today, and out of the corner of my eye, I thought he was vaping.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he used to stick the Sharpie in his mouth to do Baba Booey. I know that.
Prozac.
I just thought I could play guitar better, maybe.
Really?
Is there something wrong with you?
Have you ever taken Prozac, Cardiff?
Yes, it makes me play amazing.
All right, that's what I was going to ask. Thank you.
Guitar playing?
Yeah, something must be pretty awful about it.
I don't know. You just whatever, It's
When did you consider doing this?
Well, I read this magazine article. Robin, you remember?
Hold on, I'll get back to this. I want to hear the rest of your interview.
Yeah.
He wants to fine-tune his stutter.
You got a picture of the Chevy Chase Theater? Or
Makes me think of middle school.
You have a psychiatric problem.
This song. It's hilarious.
They bring you up to be like this? Well, did they bring you up to be like this?
I'm a journalist.
Real mustache?
No, here, take it. You want it?
It's fake.
There you go.
There you are. Now, what's your real name?
I'm Stuttering John.
Oh, well, you're not stuttering now.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still nervous, though.
Yeah,
Stutter, you piece of shit.
I can play it, but it won't come through. I'll just play it for me. Hey, that's good.
I don't blame you.
Let me ask you. Does it bother you that not only did you fail, but no one even remembers or cares that you failed?
No, that's what I was going for.
Do you feel proud that Cops and Robertsons was one of the biggest Hollywood failures of 1994?
Very proud. Thank you.
Chevy, can I get a picture of you?
Huh?
Can I get a picture of you?
How do you handle the fact that Conan stinks and he did way better than you?
I have no idea who you're talking about. I thought that Conan the Barbarian was one of the best.
Not that we're supposed to go after John, but if someone was to see him entering the Pickwick, they need to take all these questions and just Johnify them and ask him these exact same questions. See how long he goes.
That would be amazing.
He would be just as flustered, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures I've ever seen.
Did you get a picture of the Chevy Chase Theater, or did it change too quick?
You have psychiatric problems.
Did you get a picture of the Chevy Chase Theater, or did it change too quick?
Oh, man.
And I'm sure the joke wasn't even written that way. I'm sure he fucked that up. That seems too...
It's a little poorly written.
Yeah, I think it was... I'm sure it was better than that.
Well, he pissed me off, man.
No, he says he loves you now. Never listens, but he loves you.
Now I'm feeling kind of bad for him. I think the guy's shipwrecked.
He's down for the
Yeah,
count.
maybe we'll just back off.
We usually throw in like one question, like that whole list.
Yeah.
This always impressed me, like seeing Jackie back then, and like because you always heard on the radio what an old man he was. And I mean, I guess he was a little older than the rest of the people in the room, but I mean, he really wasn't the old man.
I just love seeing head writer.
Head writer, yes. That was something that Jackie worked into his script or his contracts, that he would be head writer. And Fred was just like, okay, I guess. Like, it's just the two of us. I guess you're the head writer, you piece of shit. That's fucking, it's Jaggy.
Who thought he talked to him?
Who knew? I think you'd ask him one question and he'd run away. I didn't realize he'd
He'd get trapped somewhere.
Yeah.
Chevy, good day, Chevy. Good day. Good day, Chevy.
His accent. So you lost your mustache?
No, he tried to glue it on my microphone when I was interviewing him.
Who told you to go on Prozac?
There was a magazine.
Yeah. What magazine? Mad?
No.
So I'm sure everyone else feels the same way as I do, that this was the gold of the Howard Stern show. The inner like conversation. No, I used to love when they would say we don't have any guests today, because you knew someone was just going to get pounced on for what any little shit they did.
Right, and that show, there were so many fuck ups on that show. Like, it really, everybody was pretty good at their job, but everybody was still, pretty much a fuck up, and it was easy for him to pick people apart, especially people like Stuttering John. So yes, for me too, that was definitely my favorite part of Stern, was hearing him just tear people apart.
But not that I enjoy complimenting John, but when he was on Howard's side of the berating, when he was coming in with the, oh, you know what I heard? Oh, you know what I heard? He'd come in with that little tidbit of information.
Yep.
That's the pile-on guy. He was a master at piling on.
He was very good at that.
Yes, he was a master at that.
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm not going to deny I was a John fan while the show was going on, he made me laugh. Like, and yeah, I always loved him coming in and stirring up some shit.
Well, Howard was so good at, putting like the voodoo on us all and just making everybody seem a lot more, I guess, funny and talented than they actually were. We obviously figured that out about John after he left the show. Yeah, same. I thought I really liked John back then, but I really, looking back, he's pretty annoying.
OJ, I have a question for you. You're a Stern aficionado.
Sure.
Why did Stuttering John leave the Howard Stern show?
In my opinion, or
no. Why did he leave?
Oh.
Did he get an offer from another show or something?
Oh.
Yeah, some other show offered him.
And what when he went to that other show, what upset Howard the most? That like what didn't John do before he accepted the offer from Jay Leno? What didn't John
he kind of, went behind everybody's back.
Oh, so you're telling me Howard, the big celebrity, big star of the show, who literally made this guy's career, was upset when he went to another show and did it behind Howard's back. That's what you're saying happened?
Yes.
Does it sound like anybody else?
Where are you going with this? Do I have to tell you every time I take a dump?
Yes.
You're not my wrangler?
It's because that's better than most of your shows.
What are you, my Stevie Lou?
Yes. Please continue.
Oh.
It was like a magazine, and the grill had in the back. It was saying how you're better. Like anything you do is better.
Don't you realize that there are people who kill themselves from Prozac? They get completely wacky. Why would you put yourself on a drug?
Well, no, I mean, listen,
Howard is so weird. It's like one episode he's pro-drug, and then the next step, the next show, it's like, oh, Prozac kills everybody that takes it. He was always very inconsistent with his drug talk, I felt.
Flip-flopper.
Well, I mean, we've seen that, obviously, with where the show is now, so.
I smoke pot. I mean, what's.
That's true. Might as well do a drug that might make you a better guitar player. But there's a big difference between pot and Prozac. I mean,
he's already on pot. Might as well alter his entire life.
Try every drug.
I mean, no. I mean, what? You've never experienced just saying, hey,
I just don't believe there's a drug that can make you better.
Well, it also says
there's always side effects.
Well, it also says that it would make you happier.
Really? And you're not happy?
What have
you got to be unhappy? Well,
go answer your own question.
Just wait.
So just like
go interview yourself.
Yeah, nothing's happened yet, John.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing, like the whole article was headline, the wonder drug.
What?
The wonder drug. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's only it's for severely depressed people. Maybe they have no alternative. So they put themselves on some medication, but you, I could have sworn you were on it.
No,
I've seen people on Prozac.
You've been walking around every day and thinking.
You don't have any in your apartment?
No.
No, you don't keep a bottle of it?
No.
No. Okay.
It's very telling the way he answers Howard Stern's questions that he's absolutely lying.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think looking at John, and I'm sorry, but I feel like he is, and I'm not even joking, I feel like he's mentally challenged. Like he's a high-functioning, mentally challenged person.
High-functioning?
I don't know where you saw high-functioning, yeah. I'm not sure.
But all seriousness, I don't know. He just doesn't look, he does have like that look.
Well, I only say he was lying because, I mean, he's gone on the years, after this to brag about all the antidepressants and all that kind of shit he took, right?
Yes.
What I remember. Allegedly.
I may be wrong about this, but didn't like Ganji or somebody find like a bunch of those pills when
he sublet his apartment? They found all the empty pill bottles. Yes.
Yeah.
With his names on the labels.
Right. So
you don't have a bottle of Prozac in your apartment?
No. I'm telling you.
Want to buy some? You got it in your pocket now? Where is it?
The way Howard's asking the questions, I think this might be where it came out.
Yeah, it probably does come out here. I haven't seen it. I know I've seen this episode before. I just haven't seen it in so long. Once, I was just collecting things and I saw, a bunch of John clips. So let's see. Let's find out.
So no show prep is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, no, I did not. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I just kind of threw this together. I wanted to test the phones, and that obviously was a huge disaster. So,
just like everything else in your life.
Have you ever kept a bottle of Prozac in your apartment?
Well, I did get some at one point.
Oh, you did?
But I
You
didn't take.
did? Now, where did you? Now, what do you mean? Now, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? You got?
I did. Yeah, I did go to a friend of mine, and
Wait a minute.
Billy's jealous.
We're about to hear. We're about to hear Stuttering John's. I didn't inhale.
So did John not have OCD at this point in his life? Because I thought the OCD prevented him from lying.
Yes, very true. I was thinking the same thing.
I think the OCD was caused by the Prozac.
Ah.
It's one of the side effects. What are you doing?
I totally fucked up when I pressed pause and I hit above the pause button and went all the way back to beginning. So I have to just see where I'm at.
But you, I could have sworn you were on it.
No,
I've seen people on Prozac.
You've been walking around every day and thinking
You don't have.
I don't know if we saw that part.
I
did go to a friend of mine and
Okay.
you know, and get some.
You scored some illegal Prozac?
Yeah.
Man, oh man, Chevy.
Don't you have to get that from a doctor?
Yeah.
And did you try it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? So why did you tell me you never took
'Cause
Prozac?
I didn't
knew
wanna-
you were on it.
I know. No, I wasn't on it. I swear to God, it was
Well,
only
what
one.
did you do?
I took it and nothing happened. I said,
Oh, you wanted to get high off Prozac.
Wait a second. So you took. Wait a second. Let me get this straight. What is it, Gary? What is it?
I was about.
If any kids are watching this, we do not condone the use of prescription drugs as recreational use.
Especially while drinking in a out of town hotel room.
To tell you that Roseanne, her entourage is here, but this is way better.
Yeah, I know.
I did actually try it. Yeah.
What happened? Why did you lie to me and say you didn't try Prozac?
I just, should I tell you that I take Mexican too?
It's mescaline. If you're gonna.
Now he's gonna start bragging about all the drugs he does, because he's John.
Mm-hmm.
He's so weird. I'm gonna lie, but now that you caught me, I'll just tell you all the drugs I did.
Yes. Here's my list.
Take it. Mexilin. Maybe you took the wrong drug.
But no, I swear to God, I'm not on it. And it was a while ago.
So you took a Prozac.
It was.
Wasn't Roland a Mescaline from the O&A show?
Yes, he was. He was.
He was a Mescaline, right?
Yes, Mescaline.
It was around the same time that I got that article.
Right.
How did you get it? How do you get it?
You took a Prozac.
I don't want to tell
You took one Prozac?
No, about 3.
You took 3
maybe,
at once?
maybe even 4.
You took 4 Prozacs at once.
Just popped them in your mouth?
Yeah.
What happened? You took the first one, nothing happened.
Yeah, so next day I took like 3.
Oh.
So you took 3 at once?
Yeah. But nothing, I swear to God, nothing happened.
Yeah, right. You didn't get happier and you weren't better at
No,
anything.
actually I didn't feel anything. I felt like I just took placebo or something.
If anyone looks at certain members of or former members of the Dabbleverse and don't see the comparison with Stuttering John Melendez, you're insane.
So Prozac,
Yes.
generic name fluoxetine. I'm doing my Dr. Steve here. Is used to treat depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, bothersome thoughts that won't go away, and the need to perform certain actions over and over, some eating disorders, and panic attacks. So he may have had OCD at this time, and that's why he was self-administering.
He was self-medicating. Like he was just looking for a cure. Interesting. Okay.
Go to the doctor and get it.
Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. He's got everything you need.
Placebo? What is that word again?
Placebo.
Oh, placebo. Okay.
And then
I used to love when Jackie would throw paper at John. That always made me laugh. Because you didn't know it was happening on the radio, but then when you would watch the E! Show, you would see that they were throwing paper at him.
then I gave up on that, and
How do you know it was Prozac then?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody did give you placebo.
Yeah, maybe it was a placebo. You got beat, man. You got beat.
Nah, well, it could have been.
All right. So in other words, you
it's
were
funny.
on Prozac.
No, I wasn't.
Jay, in this one episode, we're hearing about 2 of the greatest bands of the 90s.
Who was that? I didn't hear.
Prozac and Placebo.
Well, those 90s bands? I don't know those bands. That's not cool. Sorry.
Is that like a death metal genre?
No.
On it. I tried.
Okay. That's what. Don't lie to me anymore.
Bottle, Howard?
Who knows? How many Prozacs did you get?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I see.
Was it a lot or was it a little?
It was a little.
All right. I thought you were on it.
No, it wasn't.
I could tell someone.
This is
I could tell.
This is about 4 months ago.
I can tell.
Yeah.
This is about
I
4
can
months
tell.
ago, Howard. Maybe 3 months
Yeah.
ago.
So how did I figure it all out?
I know exactly how you figured it out.
You don't know anything.
I know exactly how you
You don't
figured
know
it
a
out.
thing.
All I hear now when I hear Howard talk back in the day is his mother. That's all it is. Howard Stern is a product of his mother. I know I'm not breaking any new ground here, but like, it is insane.
But at least this point, he didn't become a psychiatrist yet.
This is true, yes, because he didn't get to that until 97. So he's still about 3 years away, because I've been listening to 97 at work, just like, while I'm working, and just skimming through the archives to see when John pops up. and it's right after his movie, and you can tell there are major problems at home, and he keeps talking about wanting to see a therapist, and I keep yelling at my speakers, "Don't do it, Howard," but I don't think he listens.
I'm going to throw you right out of here.
I have.
Don't you lie to me.
Oh,
You did a good interview with.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Believe me, I'd be on Prozac if I had to do those interviews. Very good. I have to talk to Roseanne. There's a lot of things going on with her.
Yeah, go take your drugs.
Go take some Prozac and calm down.
Yeah, you know, it's called stuttering.
Get out of here.
I'm a huge paranoid fan, Dr. Steve.
She got off of it.
She got off it. Roseanne took Prozac, right?
Yeah, she was just talking about the side effects of it.
What is it?
I didn't.
Oh, we should
say
send
book. She
Dr.
just said
Steve
that somebody
an
sent her a
invite.
book that tells her the weird side effects, and she said she
you
had
send him
multiple.
an invite,
Some people
Carter?
kill people on it.
Well, no, that's not.
Can you work for me?
Do you want me to hang myself too?
No, I don't.
Is that what you want? You want me totally out of the way?
No, not at all.
Take all my friendships?
No, please, Carter, please. I love you. I've never said that to another potato.
Prozac, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they go so they kill themselves.
I heard you cut your hair.
What is it, Ralph? You took Prozac? I'm thinking of getting on it myself.
You want to be happier.
I had a friend who took that.
Yeah.
Don't block my camera, please.
Prozac. And he almost killed someone. I mean,
Really?
He like lost it.
Yeah, but that's a.
What is everyone else's thoughts on Ralph's sexuality?
He's a fag.
Oh, interesting. I find it interesting that he has still not found the one. Unless he has secretly, and he's not allowed to talk about it because the one is worth billions.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to agree with what you just said.
I used to think it was kind of bullshit, but
it was always a creepy relationship. And then when they started like actually looking like each other,
that's where
every day
turned.
It was just wait a minute, and then
100%.
Why is he there every day?
Yeah, and it didn't seem like is he really getting paid to pick out clothes? Like Howard really can't pick out his own clothes. And
No,
then
that I believe. But then why does he have to be there to see him wearing it?
Sure. It's just so many.
Yeah,
questions.
there's just something creepy about that to me. Like another man, like dressing you, like, oh, Howard, you look good in that. Oh, let me fix your hair. Like, I don't know. Nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not saying that, but their relationship was very odd and creepy to me.
And yes, I am a notorious cum eater, and yes, there's nothing wrong with.
I heard
being
that.
gay. Yes.
I heard that.
Is he still anybody listening to Howard Stern now? Is he still around the studio or the house? That would be the key. Does he pop into the studio now while Howard's in his?
Oh,
basement?
Ralph is Ralph.
Yes.
I assume Ralph probably just calls in because even when I stopped listening probably right as Howard started AGT, and I think even then Ralph was never really in the studio that much. He was just a caller all the time. Right?
Yes.
So I would assume he's still just a caller. I have no idea.
Yeah, if anybody out there in the chat land knows, let us know.
I don't listen. I never thought there would be a day when Howard would still be on the air and I don't listen, but it's been a long time now.
You take it like constantly or something.
You know what someone told me happened to them when they took Prozac? They married Tom Arnold. All right, let's take a break. And then
Do you actually told that joke out in the green room.
Oh, she did?
One of the side effects is you pick bad marriage partners.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the other questions that we had from?
Thank you, Sam V. Ralph
I
only
said
calls
that
in.
first.
I know
sorry.
people want to kill Ralph and they're not on any Prozac. So
I'm like afraid to go back to the office.
why?
Because it's weird.
What with John?
No, yeah, John taking Prozac sort of a strange thing.
Why?
Yeah, you never know if
It's
you
no
might
big
go
deal.
off.
Yeah, you're not going to go off, are you?
Top 3 of them when you don't know what they could possibly do.
No, I knew what they would do.
What would they do?
It's supposed to just be like. Well, I thought you're supposed to be in like some good mood all the time.
I'll have to ask Roseanne this, but I think 3 Prozac is a pretty heavy dosage.
Yeah, let's go take ecstasy.
What? Have you taken? Have you done cocaine?
No.
You've never done it in your life? You freaking liar. You know what? Everybody here, Jackie, you haven't tried every drug known to man?
No, but it's different.
You know, I don't understand why, you know, what's
I'm not saying anything. I just want to know why you weren't Prozac.
Because we're all grown up and you weren't taking it. You weren't taking it for recreational use. You were taking it for...
When we did coke, we were doing it for some fun. You're taking it to try and improve your guitar playing.
No, I was taking it because I thought I'd be in a, like, you know, it would be like a...
Why don't you go out and talk to Roseanne during the commercial? Seriously.
Yeah,
let her
commiserate.
Did he take the Prozac before a lesson or what?
Yeah, right.
I'd like to know what...
My guitar teacher's coming over. I better take some Prozac.
I'd like to know what he based his data on.
Yeah.
Like,
in other words, the reason for... Like, Gary, did you... Gary, you're
no, I'll talk about it.
You snorted coke.
Yeah, of course.
You did it. You did it just to get high.
Also,
yeah, there's
I'll
no
tell you what happened.
But he does Prozac. You think he's going to change his life.
No, how?
Yes, Kiki Logo, you're right. John immediately reveals everyone else's drug history.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what happened, actually. Actually, what happened is
hey, get Roseanne in here. She'll counsel.
Where's
Roseanne? Wait.
This is the worst form of drug taking. This is experimenting with drugs.
No
idea what's going to go on.
Howard, it was my girlfriend's father.
And that's Jackie who takes drugs every day.
Howard, it was like Howard. My girlfriend's father is a pharmaceutical. Makes the stuff.
Right.
So he sat me down and like told me all the pros and cons of it.
Did he tell you it takes 4 to 8 weeks to take effect?
No.
Well, I didn't ask him about when it would take effect.
So you took 3 and then you just like stopped.
So I sat down with the creator and I found out everything except how long it would take before I felt any different.
It almost seems like
dosage was the one thing we didn't discuss. No.
Right. Why are people taking pills and not knowing what they actually do to them? It's bizarre to me.
He read it in a magazine.
And then what happened is Karen found him and freaked out on me and left me for 3 days.
Oh, really?
And then I wasn't able to take him anyway.
She was afraid for her life.
And then she would make me swear to God. So I wasn't able to take him. I was like, because she'd make me swear on my mother's life and the whole 9 yards. I wasn't taking him. So then I wasn't able to take him.
Why don't you go out and talk to Roseanne? Obviously, she's not coming in. She doesn't want to be near you.
Dog, you want me to go get her?
Well, all right. Why don't we take a break and then we'll talk to Roseanne? So,
right.
So I had
Stuttering
the
John.
creator of Prozac in my kitchen, but I still went to my friend Steve to buy knockoff pills. Oh, John.
Oh my God, I keep doing that.
The lies just build and build from this Prozac story.
It's almost like people who take drugs lie a lot. Weird.
Pros and cons of it.
Did he tell you it takes 4 to 8 weeks to take effect?
No.
Well, I didn't ask him about when it would take effect.
So you took 3 and then you just like stopped.
He's about to bring Roseanne in.
And 2 other.
Okay, here we are. This is the commercial
And
break.
2 other sorts of drugs just to live with Tom Arnold.
Back and we have Roseanne here, who's in town hosting Saturday Night Live.
Oh, she's doing that again?
Yeah, she's going to try and pump a little energy into that dead horse. Stuttering John was out in the hall talking to Roseanne about Prozac.
Oh, yeah?
And he goes, I heard it causes impotence. Impotence.
So, Roseanne, didn't you have advice for John about the Prozac you were saying before?
Impotable.
Yeah, it causes stuttering.
Get out of here.
Look at him. Look at him
I
thinking
got this book from this psychiatrist.
he's just one of the celebrities.
Yeah, and he saw lawsuit in his head for a second when she said Prozac causes stuttering. But yeah, he's just hanging with the celebrities. I couldn't imagine any other call screener in radio being able to just hang out in the green room.
Nope.
Psychiatrist in Utah, so take that into account. About all the horrible.
Don't forget, everyone. Like, John literally was just the call screener. Like, no matter what he says, yes, they sent him out to go do things. When I was an intern in radio, if I wrote my own things, they would send me out to go do Man on the Street. He didn't even have to write it.
They sent him out to interview people that they would not have on the show or that would not come on the show. Let's fuck with these people because they won't come in.
Right.
But here's a guest, and John just sidles up.
And this is 94. I mean, this is the top of Roseanne's popularity back in the 90s.
She's hosting Saturday Night Live.
It's
a big deal.
think that Prozac causes, and it's really
I heard
frightening.
it caused impotence and stuff.
Yeah, in men.
But I didn't,
Like you
I didn't-
know,
I-
the day of the neck.
Is that like evidence?
Is that what it is? Oh, you're in.
Oh, I am?
You look great.
Let me make sure I got my, did I keep my first?
I like this look, you know? Yeah.
Thank you. I got my cigarette.
Yeah. I'm John.
Who's this guy that you? It was
See
someone
you
she was
later.
dating or
That's-
married?
Good time.
Yeah, that's he's absolutely right. Mikey is right. My bar keeps moving. He said, "Is that her driver / husband / bodyguard / baby daddy?" Yes. This is after Tom Arnold, and she's married to she married her driver / bodyguard. He kind of looked like Andy Richter.
And now, call me if you need me. From Prozac to Roseanne Arnold. I'm not Arnold. I forgot my name. I said Roseanne Arnold.
Oh, no.
See, that's why I need the name. Hi, Howard.
Hey, Roseanne. Wow, you look thinner than ever. You lost a lot of weight.
Great, doesn't she?
Now, what's going
Angie.
on? I mean, you've lost a ton of weight since I saw you last.
I told lost about 70.
70.
Yeah, you look really good.
Yeah, you look great. Wow. How'd you do it? Hey, get close to that microphone. You starved? Yeah, that's what I do.
Only way.
Today I'm playing racquetball. I'm going to try and
Is that right?
stay
You're
thin
gonna
that way.
Do the racquetball
I did.
thing
I
now.
tried that. It's fun.
It's fun, and you do lose a lot of weight because
He's saying I
I
should
would go
back up.
when I was in Hartford 100 years ago. I used to play racquetball with this guy every day. This guy Litch, and I could eat like fried chicken and all kinds of stuff as long as I played racquetball every day.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
You stopped
I got
playing.
fat anyway, and then I got
20.
You can't eat.
I hit about 2.
What was that?
Because you were 20.
Right. He's saying back up to where John introduced himself after Roseanne left. Oh, what, John introduced himself to her husband or something? I don't know, I'm not going to back up because it's hard to find my spot, but I'm sure it's
50 after that.
John being an idiot.
And then I went back down again. But I don't eat. That's what I do.
I don't eat either no more.
That's how it does it.
Yeah.
You don't even run or anything, do you?
I think Howard Stern gave me an eating disorder in high school because I used to not eat either because I always had issues feeling husky. Someone recently called me short and pudgy, and it hurt.
No, I don't even
Sorry.
want.
So did
Did
Howard put
Yes.
the sunglasses on for Roseanne to come in? Because he was wearing clear glasses before.
I think that's because he knew this would be on TV, and he didn't necessarily know that
The John stuff.
John stuff would be on. Yeah, you know what I mean. He always wanted to wear some. From what I remember, he always wanted to be in the sunglasses when he was on camera.
I was a little uncomfortable seeing him in clear glasses. It was strange.
It is a little strange, and it's also strange to see him at this opposite angle, because once he went to the other studio and in Sirius, he was always shot from the opposite side. The hell is that? Who's sniffing their microphone?
Oh, that helped.
Because, I made friends with some of these supermodels. when
Yes.
I went to this fashion show one time with Sandra Bernhardt.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. They do not eat. They just smoke.
After this is over, we'll go back and we'll try to see where Stuttering John introduces himself to her husband, because that sounds kind of funny.
Smoke.
Is that right?
And it worked.
Yeah, I used to smoke. I was very thin at that point.
It's almost
But I
over.
thought you were going to give up smoking
I
again
know.
eventually.
I know, but I said I was going to quit on the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would rather.
I didn't say what month.
You want to know what? I think they're about a year away from a cure for cancer anyway. So you don't have to worry.
figured.
It's going to happen in our lifetime. I mean, if they could put a TV set in your
Wrong,
computer,
Howard.
they can do just about anything.
Yeah, and long.
What was that?
He was wrong.
What was he wrong about?
That they were going to have a cure for cancer in less than a year.
Yeah.
You stink. Well, might as well play it here.
Yeah, now we might as well play it here. Okay.
You're there.
Book from this psychiatrist
And
in Utah.
I'll
so
skip
take that
ahead
into
because I don't know
about like
why
all
they're
the horrible
spending so much
things
time
that
on
Prozac
Roseanne.
causes.
There's actually a whole other Roseanne episode from this day, so I didn't even think they would get into the Roseanne stuff. I don't remember this.
And it's really
I heard it
frightening.
caused impotence and stuff.
Yeah, in men.
But I didn't,
Like you
I didn't-
know,
I-
the day of the neck.
Is that like evidence?
is that what it is? You're in.
Oh, I am?
You look great.
Let me make sure I got my...
Here we
Did I
go.
keep my
I like
first
this, I like this
okay?
look, you know? Yeah.
Thank you. I got my cigarette.
I'm John, by the way.
Here, honey.
See you later.
I'm John, by the way. I'm John. Hey, I'm John. Hey, I'm John. Happy
And now,
No,
call me
he's
if you need me.
He's introducing himself to like her publicists
Yeah.
or managers. Like he's trying to.
Right. He's going, "Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
John. How can you help me? Hi, I'm John. How can you help me?" That's funny. All right.
Jules David has a question in the chat. Jules David, my interview was canceled due to a hater and or troll interfering. They gave some bad information to my prospective guest, and Cardiff is now blocked by another one.
Doesn't look like John comes back in, so there's no reason to really go into this anymore. And we've done a little over an hour, and it is now tomorrow, where some of you live.
On the East Coast, yes.
It's Super Bowl Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
You can't say Super Bowl. You're supposed to say the big game.
Well, this is your channel.
No!
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
Oh my God, stop it.
Also,
yes.
I think it's time for me to say my favorite N-word.
What? No. Wait. I'm going to block you or mute you there. All right. And you are muted. So I know he said it. Oh, that reminds me, to the guy who said his favorite N-word 20 times on my voicemail, thank you for your creativity. We've decided to go another way. So I don't believe your voicemail will be played on the air, but thank you for your originality.
Norfolk.
Oh, wow. But don't some people say Norfolk?
Yeah, they're stupid.
Interesting. So in Minnesota, they say Norfolk.
Yes, we pronounce things properly in Minnesota.
Okay. Very nice.
Thank you.
What else? I think that's pretty good. I know people are saying, they're asking, hey, what's the new color of the day, number of the day? That information isn't shared until Hawaii has already gone, to the next day. So we still have about 6 or 7 more hours until we find out what the color and number of the day is. So.
OJ, who do you think is going to win the big game?
The Super Bowl?
Philadelphia.
The Eagles of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Eagles.
The Eagles.
I don't know if they're going to win, but I'm rooting for the Eagles.
What about you, a BeDabbler?
I haven't decided who I'm going to bet on yet, but when I do decide on who I'm going to bet, I'm sure the other betting situation will win. So it doesn't really matter who I want to win because it will never happen. So
gambling is also another one of your crippling dysfunctions.
Yes, absolutely. I would say that's the biggest one.
So gambling, disloyalty, and body.
Oh no, there's no loyalty, Cardiff. Come on.
No, it's fine.
You have to understand. I mean, I'm just a guy who used to have posters of those guys on my walls.
You had a poster of Carl on your wall?
Yes.
That's a great story.
Can you imagine when they call you up and they're like, hey, we
Carl,
need you.
Carl is the only guy that has posters of Carl up on his wall. And I know for a fact because I saw his walls.
Has anyone seen the movie Rockstar? But yeah, I honestly, Cardiff, next time I will definitely get your approval, even though I think I did this time actually. But anyway, I will definitely get your approval next time.
No, 30 days written notice.
Oh. Well, what happens if I only get 2 days notice like this time?
Then you say no. I have to check with Cardiff. There's a waiting period.
Has El Horrible ever blacked out while gambling? No. I have pissed my pants, though, at a blackjack table a couple of times because I didn't want to leave. It was so hot. What else? OJ, anything? Why OJ never appears on camera? OJ, you want to address that?
Well, I'll address that. If anyone who actually met OJ in Rochester, they would know the answer to this question.
Yes, I'm Jared. I'm disfigured
horribly,
and I'm pretty self-conscious about it. So that's the reason.
Horribly.
E-Rock's last name is another favorite N-word.
Yes, I love E-Rock. He's live right now. I should be on. I should be watching him play video games instead of.
Is he really?
Yes.
What, on YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch.
Oh, what video games is he playing?
Sea of Thieves. I just said it.
Oh, that game sucks. Why does he like that game?
Because he can play with his friends.
All
It's
right.
a good
Well,
cooperative game.
I'm a huge fan of the Sex Bagel. I'm on Team Nagel.
Mhm.
Team Nagel. Team Cardiff.
I will say, I was a little jealous that you did get to be on a show with the great Brian Johnson, co-host of Would You Kindly.
Oh, thank you. Yes, me too. And he said he had heard of me before. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
Isn't that so cool?
No, that was not cool.
I know Cardiff's really upset with you, but I thought you did a great job on there. Replay.
There's a fine line between severe jealousy and being upset.
Now, for the record, Obnoxious John said the exact same thing to Kevin Dumbfuck Saturday morning. So,
it's true.
I mean,
Have you changed your attitude at all towards Kevin OJ? Because I know when we
Who, me?
left. No, OJ.
Why don't you specify in your question?
Well, I did say OJ, just as you were saying, who, me?
Well, then say it at the beginning of a question. So before
OJ.
you have two people on the show. So before asking anything, please identify who you are. We got to keep the show moving.
OJ.
We're going to lose listeners like this.
Kevin, the whole Kevin Dumbfuck thing is a dead topic for me now. I feel like, I could, we could keep going back and forth, and I don't want to do that. It's like I said.
Yes.
I'm just done with the whole thing.
Okay. And I am too. But I just wanted to give you a chance to, respond.
Who did you want to give a chance to?
To OJ.
Okay, well, specify. I thought you were giving me a chance.
OJ. Wait, for Cardiff.
Yes.
Shut up. OJ.
Who?
I just wanted to make sure that you were given the opportunity to speak whatever you wanted to. But yes, I feel the same way. I am taking the Howard Stern against Opie and Anthony tactic, where I feel the more we talk about him, the more listeners he gets and more attention he gets. And I don't want that. So we're just going to end it.
Well, I don't know if this is true or not, because I don't watch other people's things. I heard that from somebody.
Right.
But apparently Kevin may have suggested that he's not going to be covering anything from the Dabbleverse anymore, and he's just going to be concentrating on other things. So we'll see if that's true or not, but that's what I heard in the rumor mill.
I heard the same rumor. He said he was going to kind of steer away from the Dabbleverse. El Horrible always wins in the end.
Can I suggest you do the same thing?
And you know what? Excuse me.
Who, OJ?
Pardon me, Cardiff. I
Yes.
apologize, but I have to. This came to mind, and I don't want to forget it. A lot of people, and I appreciate all the love I've been getting from everybody, but I don't want Kevin Dumbfuck to replace or send me any money for anything. Okay, like I appreciate the idea and the gesture and all that, but I just want nothing to do with that situation at all. So money does not matter to me. I don't want any money.
I'm hearing the guilt in your voice, Obnoxious John. You're finally ready to come clean that you asked Kevin Dumbfuck to do this? I even heard future Obnoxious John call in to WATP today, even though I could barely get through that episode considering the guests he had coming on. But yes, care to comment on how you feel guilty that you demanded that Kevin pee on you and then you were embarrassed?
That is just absolutely false.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I present some DMs that Obnoxious John sent to me earlier today?
Sure.
Hey, I thought those were private.
He sent me his address and he asked me to send him jars of my piss. Now, of course, obviously, I said there would be a charge for that because Cardiff doesn't piss for free.
Obviously.
Is
that clean piss? Can you also use it for drug tests?
No, do not. No.
Gotcha.
Not advised.
Well, that was the whole point of you sending it to me. What do you think? I was going to dump it all over my jeans or something?
I don't know what you do with piss. Well, actually, I do know what you do with piss. Never mind.
Did you guys hear that caller on WATP from the future that tried to warn us all about some kind of horrible fire that was going to happen at a certain hotel?
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. Wonder who that was. OJ,
Saved
I don't
lives.
know if he did save lives. David or OJ, I don't know if you want to give out your donation link. You're more than welcome. David Chandler is asking for it.
No, stop it, Mr. Chandler. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The whole Dabbleverse and beyond appreciates you. You do enough. I'm just a guy on here having fun. So
yeah, absolutely.
Just a guy who likes to get pissed on. Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No
kink shaming.
Just like there's
here.
nothing wrong with eating cum.
Exactly.
Yes.
Listen, we have a piss drinker, a cum eater, a sexual fetish mask wearer. We do not judge anyone here.
No.
So, but yes, David, thank you.
Except backstabbers.
Thank you, David Chandler, for everything you do. But yeah, I know OJ. He doesn't care about the money, which is also funny that I heard from my spies that a certain person said he would send you money, but you have to contact him first.
And here's some. Okay, since we can't, it is still a fresh topic. So okay, it's not about the money to me. The money won't solve the problem. So if Kevin in his mind would think that I send him money and it'll be, oh, okay, I even sent him money. I did this, and it's okay. I don't understand. I just want it to be over. He could go his way. I'll go my way. No hard feelings from this side.
Agreed. All right. Well, that's it. That's the end of Pissgate. I think we've covered it extensively. I want to thank Muttering Jay, who is relentless.
Yeah, he really was. Whoever leaked all that stuff to him did a good job, and his reporting is fantastic.
He is on another level.
I know who you are, Muttering Jay.
It's Carlos Danger. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Has Clamoring Carl been active lately?
Has
he gone into
I don't know.
hiding?
I feel like Kinky Loco would know that. I don't pay attention to. I don't even think I follow Clamoring Carl. But has John tweeted lately?
I don't know. I'm blocked.
I've seen him retweet a few just stupid things, but that's about it.
Just more insightful political banter, huh? No.
You know what all you listeners could do out there is go back and watch a bunch of El Horrible's videos and help him get to. He needs to get, I don't know what, a couple
I think this
thousand.
should be good. I think I'm gonna hit it like by the end of this weekend, thanks to this show and everything else. Like once it goes up, because I'm less than 200 hours away, so I should.
Yeah, so he needs
monetized.
200 more hours, people. Let's help him get there, and then he get some super chats.
Yeah. But as I always say, funny before money. So if you don't find my show funny, please do not donate.
Well, at least they'll have the option then,
Right. Agreed.
Oh, breaking news. One of my sources.
Uh-oh. Breaking news.
One of my sources. So a couple tweets.
Yes.
One, he replied to a tweet by Twitted Police. This just in. Jay Leno told Opie Radio and Jim Norton that it was Stuttering John who they should thank for getting Opie and Anthony on the Tonight Show.
Oh, yes, I saw that. There's a video out there that Opie, that it's true. Opie did do that. He said that.
Yeah, Opie's trying to hit the John algorithm by putting out John videos now, and he put one out today or yesterday about how John helped them.
So John agreed, yep, totally true.
Yep, I saw that.
And yes. And then he wished some 26-year-old guy with special needs a happy birthday.
Mike Buschetti?
No. Mike Buschetti's older than that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who this guy is, but he has 46,000 followers, so John's trying to suck up to him.
Sure.
Come on my show. Do you think his show's coming back?
I do. I think John. Are you talking about John?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
And what was he waiting for?
Yeah. What's the end game here?
What's the deal with the Dabbler?
Hey, you've stolen enough from me.
Yeah, stop that, OJ. Can't prove
Wait,
it
what?
was me. You can't prove it was me. That impression you do.
Where is John?
Where is the Dabbler?
Where is he
I
right
really thought he would have been back right after DabbleCon, especially since everyone was talking about how DabbleCon didn't sell out. I thought he would have been back to brag about that, but he has stayed away. I don't know.
What if he debuts tomorrow as part of the Philadelphia Eagles starting lineup?
Super Bowl show, halftime show. That would be.
He's going to be their one of their receivers.
Oh, like that story about the guy who tried out for the Eagles. What was that?
Yes.
Someone should redo that with John. Yeah.
Wasn't that another Marky Mark movie?
That was a Marky Mark movie. Yes.
A Miracle? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
That
something.
a hockey one. It was something stupid like that. Yeah. But yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know. I don't know why John is, because I've seen things from people who say they're close to John who say it's way more complicated than John just didn't want to do his show because of like Shuli anymore. Like I've seen all different theories.
So John did mention a lot that, or yeah, he said personal reasons and. Oh, so that movie was. I'm sorry, I was distracted. That movie's called Invincible.
Yeah, okay, Invincible.
Yes. Not that it matters, but
was his name Vince?
I think it was. Shit.
Piece of garbage.
Oh no, yeah, Vince Papel or. Papelli.
I knew it. Garbage.
But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he is or what he's waiting for. I'm just shocked that he's fighting the. You would think he'd want the attention because it was something he obviously craved.
Do you think maybe John had to have like a surgery or something?
No.
Nope.
All right. Well, we've gone about an hour and a half today. I want to thank my two guests, OJ Sampson.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, sir.
And I'll always be sending you the link. So whenever you want to come on, buddy. You okay? You got cum in your throat?
Just
cum
no.
eater?
No, I swallow it all.
Fucking. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say Stuttering John every other word. So so we're about to end the show, Stuttering John, and when we come back the next time, Stuttering John, and I do the Stuttering John show and Stuttering John. But yes, thank you, OJ. Is there anything that you want to plug?
No.
All right.
Well,
Cardiff Electric, king of all podcasts.
Now I know Obnoxious John is just being shy, so I will do his plugs for him. You can find Obnoxious John. He's looking for you, ladies and gentlemen, on pleasepissonme.com. You can search Obnoxious John. He's actually, you don't have to search. He's the only one on that website. It's his personal website. And yes, you can go on there and he will give you his address and you can come and piss on him anytime. So yes, you're welcome, John.
Thank you.
Not true.
You're welcome.
It's not true.
It is. Subreddit Surfing went Monday nights at 8 p.m. with the great Vinnie Paulino. You can catch Cardiff Electric there. And coming soon for my patrons, an exclusive, intimate, one-on-one Zoom call. And when I say one-on-one, I mean all the patrons that go on will be the one and I'll be the other one. So it'll be like, it could be up to 76-1.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yes. I don't know if I can get that many people on Zoom. I just thought of this now, so if you're not a patron, sign up now. Or don't. I don't care.
Good night, David Chandler.
Good night, sir.
Good night, David Chandler. Thank you for everything.
Good night, Jared. Oh, this is where we'll say good night to everybody.
Yes, reverse roll call.
Dabbling. Reverse roll call. Yeah.
Okay, that's not. Yes. Okay.
Like the
I may have been tricked by Kinky Loco into vandalizing David Chandler's vehicle in Rochester. Kinky Loco led me to believe that was his vehicle in the parking lot, and I may have done some things to it. William Barrett Travis, what did I refuse? I refused nothing.
Somebody said I sucked. I forgot who. I think Don said I sucked or something. I'm sorry, Don.
Did someone present a Mr. Potato to you at DabbleCon? I know someone said they presented a magazine to you.
Yes, I remember the magazine. See, I think there's a narrative. There is definitely a narrative starting out there that I am not a nice guy, but I am the nicest guy until you backstab me like you've done. So prepare for my wrath, BeDabbler. Taking you down. Oh,
yes.
OJ, maybe
Yes,
you know.
What's that? Did I just miss the conversation?
Huh?
What?
What happened to the rabbi?
Oh, so I don't know. He disappeared. Muttering Jay was, doing his wonderful reporting that he does, and kind of, I guess, he just disappeared.
He has a new channel though.
Does he?
Yeah, it's called like the Conservative. I don't want to just say it's the Jewish Conservative. Ian Hawke, thank you.
So yeah,
he like started a new channel.
Yeah, he like disappeared off Discord everywhere.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Kinky Loco and myself, we were actually nice to him, and he just.
I was nice to him. He was always a nice guy to me.
Yeah, he just totally left out of nowhere. We would talk about other things like guitar stuff, and I don't know. So I thought it was kind of weird that he just disappeared like that. So yeah, I have no idea what happened to him.
Well, Rabbi, if you're watching, we're talking about you.
All right, everybody. I'm going to play a clip, and then we're going to sign off right now. Oh. Wait, am I going to get like a strike for this?
I hope so.
I think I would have gotten a strike for the first thing I played anyway if I was going to get a strike for parody songs.
Hey, I guess I won Don back. He likes me now. Thanks, Don.
Don likes you?
Yeah. I said the F word earlier, too. I wish I wouldn't have said that. I apologize.
That's all you get.
No, stop it.
Well, no, I just don't want you getting a strike or something.
No, it's fine. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Dabbler is a backstabbing motherfucker. Dabbler will stab you in the back.
It's true. That's it?
Yes.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy
Good
this
night, everyone.
new music video that Cordiff dropped yesterday.
What? Wait. Hold on.
Cordiff Natural Gas, the most famous sunrise streamer in the world today.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but that's my.
Cordiff Natural
That
Gas.
sounds oddly
So
familiar.
cool. Other streamers are lame.
Have a good night, everybody.
I'm going to copyright strike you right now.
Good night, everyone.
Hey, BeDabbler, hold on. Wait, before you go. Wait, come back.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Pause.
All right, hold on. I got a million things going on. Hold on, you butthole.
Wait. Now
What?
you're good with YouTube, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
How do you
look at me.
copyright strike somebody?
I don't know. Why? Who do you need to copyright strike?
Nothing.
Cordiff Natural Gas, the most famous
Hey
sunrise
Siri,
streamer in the world today.
send an email to YouTube.
He
Subject:
says words like tremendous.
BeDabbler, stealing my content.
Oh, this is the song.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.